I've heard women say this more than a few times. I want a man who knows what he wants. Unfortunately, what women don't realize is that every single man you come across knows what he wants. But the bigger problem with that is most men haven't had enough experience to realize what would actually work for them. See, there's a big difference between what you want and what would work for you, essentially what you need. Most men don't get the opportunity to compare 10, 20, 30 different personalities to see what actually works for them. What's the right temperament for them? What type of woman are they attracted to? I mean, I've had phases in my life where I thought I was attracted to a certain body type. Come to find out that as I matured, as I got wiser, older, and put myself in different social situations, I'm not as attracted to that body type as I thought I was. When I was younger, I fetishized a certain type of body, a certain type of woman, a certain type of disposition. And then as I got older, all my preferences kind of changed. So instead of worrying about finding a man that knows what he wants, I think the bigger question is, has this man in front of me right here, right now, had enough opportunities to figure out what works best for him? Because even if you find a man who you think knows what he wants and he thinks he knows what he wants, after 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 2 years of dating you, maybe that changes because he hasn't actually had enough experience to realize what works for him long term. Maybe he's never been in a year-long relationship. Maybe all his relationships, especially these days, maybe they've been 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then they fizzle out. It's a different thing when you get to pick the person you truly want. You get to pick that 10 that you truly want, and then you spend 10 years with her. You spend 5 years with her. You spend 2 years with her. You learn yourself. You learn what actually works for you. You start to understand how things shift and they change over time. It's not about finding a man who knows what he wants, because every man thinks they want the Instagram model till you have it. Every man thinks they want the girl with the big, you know what I mean, until you have it. Everyone thinks they want that party personality, that fun girl, until you have it, until you see what her habits are like, until you see the fun don't stop. You can't turn that off. Until you transition to different social circles and now you want to have a different disposition at a dinner and she's still that silly, goofy girl from high school. Men need time to cook. It takes time for us to realize what we truly need in our life. It's not about what we want, because what you want is constantly going to change. You need to start submitting to what you need, what your preference is, what will work for you long term, not be fooled by the glitz and the glamour. And let's dissect this whole I want a man who knows what he wants type of thing. Again, most men know what they want. Almost all men know what they want or what works for them long term because they haven't had the time to shift through that yet. But I think there's a deeper issue here. I think what it is women don't want to take accountability and understand that the man does know what he wants. A lot of times when women say they're looking for a man who knows what he wants, it's because they've been left before, they've been dumped before, they've been disappointed. And now they think that the goal is to find a man who knows what he wants. The truth is the men in your past just didn't want you. They actually knew that they did not want you. They wanted you kinda, but not all the way. They wanted you sometimes, but not every day. They knew you weren't the one. So that's why now your goal is to find a man who knows what he wants. Well, guess what? We all know what we want. Every single man you come across knows exactly what he wants. We know exactly what we desire. If we could picture a person in our mind, we know exactly that that's the person we want. Is that who we need? Maybe not. Is that who would work long term best for us? Probably not. But we still know what we want though. Unfortunately, it's just not you. And you don't want to accept that. Because if a man really wants you, he's going to let you know. You're not going to have to guess if he knows that he wants you. He's going to let you know every second of the day. He's going to have his hands on you. He's going to be physical with you. He's going to be planning a future with you. He knows he doesn't want to plan a long-term future with you. That's why you're guessing. And that's why the next man needs to know what he wants, because the last man didn't want you. And that's the harsh truth. I'm not here to bash women. I'm not here to be disrespectful. I'm just here to be completely honest. Because men are lying. Men lie to you guys way too much. They're scared of you. And it's unfortunate. And I don't know what they're scared of. Well, I do understand. They're scared of you because they need you, so they got to keep you in limbo. They got to keep you guessing. They can't tell you the truth. They can't tell you that by the time we have that first interaction with you, by the time we spend 1 week with you, we know if you're girlfriend material, possibly marriage material. We know if you're long-term worth it material for sure. And when he starts acting funny, when he has weird energy on the first date, when he has weird energy within the first couple weeks, is because he knows what he wants and he knows for sure it's not you long term. He might want you on a Tuesday and get bored of it. Might end up circling back and being like, fuck it, I'm bored. Let's just do this. Let's try this. Let's see if she'll keep me busy. Let's see if she can, whatever. But he knows he doesn't want anything serious with you. So he knows what he wants. They all know what they want. Sometimes it's just not you. Maybe that's a sign for you to look internally and get better and improve yourself. Maybe that's a sign for you to lose a few pounds. Maybe that's a sign for you to have more of a welcoming disposition and maybe hold your face in a more positive manner in public. Maybe there's something you can change. Nobody changes without accountability, but they know what they want. We know what we want. It just wasn't you.